mini youth confab on the station today because we're talking about Mr. President's proposed youth, and many people are wondering, we really need a youth confab? What exactly is a youth confab? And we know about the national conferences and the constitutional conferences and the national confab under the Jonathan administration. What is a youth confab? And that's the bigger question today. And I have brought together 3 young people, a male and 2 females, all very versatile in their capacities and in their areas. And I'm going to be getting down to introducing them. But most importantly, today's conversation is mostly around the fact that, well, mostly to ask the question of these young people, if really a confab is what they need. Because I asked the question on Tuesday when the president did mention this, if he had taken a poll of sorts, if he had asked young people that if this is what they really wanted, and if he got, some statistics from the polling, and if this is what had informed him going ahead, and why 30 days? These are all the questions that we're going to be asking. But it's going to be a great conversation because of the people that I have brought on the show today. I'd like to start with someone I know from Port Harcourt. Ebenezer Wikina is of the change.org. Yes, he's one of the young policy shakers, and he's been doing this for a long time. He's joining us via Zoom from Port Harcourt. He's about to be a daddy. Congratulations, Ebenezer, and congratulations. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me, Maryann.
Great,
It's a pleasure.
great. Also is our friend from Tracker. She works with budget, but I like to call her Mama Tracker because she's introduced us to Tracker. Olamide, oh my goodness, did I just call her Olamide? Ayomide Ladikpo, she is the head of Tracker at Budget. Ayomide, it's so good to have you join us.
Thank you, Maryann. Thank you. Thank you, Ebenezer, the daddy to be.
All right. And also joining us, I think she's disappeared, is a broadcast journalist, also great in her capacity. I watched her grow in this industry. Mercy Ebekpo is joining us from Lagos. I don't know if she's here. Mercy, are you here? I don't think so. Well, she's going to join us again. But welcome to A's and Nays Lagos. The conversation is about to start right after these messages. Stay with us. Millions of listeners trust us on Hard Fact. Whether it's politics, social issues, controversies, and trending stories, we're credible and objective.
It's Hard Facts with Maryann Okon on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Attention all students, parents, AIMS Education Multi-Destination Sports Assessment Day is here again. You get to meet top UK and Europe university reps directly for on-spot assessment, affordable tuition fees, up to £7,000 scholarship, secure a spot with as low as £2,750 deposit, no application fee, no service charge, up to 3 installments. WAEC and NECO can apply, IELTS is not required. Free visa guidance and application. There is no application fee. Date is 5th and 12th October 2024. Time is 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Venue is Hive Mall, plot 117 TF Koboye, Maroko, Lagos. Contact Nigeria at aimseducation.co.uk. Okay, that's the emails. Nigeria at aimseducation.co.uk. Or call 0808 437 2965 0808 437 2965 or visit their website at www.aimseducation.co.uk. That is AIMSEDUCATION.co.uk. This is your pathway to world-class education.
All right, let's get to our conversation. Mercy Ebekpo is joining us right now. She's a broadcast journalist. I think we have the whole group here with us. But let me give you some background for those of you who do not know about the fact that Mr. President, in his Independence Day speech, convoked a youth confab. In fact, he made the announcement during his 64th Independence Day anniversary broadcast. According to him, The confab will ensure that voices of youth are heard and recommendations implemented by his administration. He said better days are ahead for Nigeria, urging Nigerians not to lose hope in the country. I'd like to quote Mr. President. He said, and I quote, "I am pleased to announce a gathering of National Youth Conference. This conference platform will address the diverse challenges affecting young people." End of quote. So I'm going to start with Ebenezer. What the whole country is experiencing, is it just the young people that are experiencing it? I mean, there's nothing wrong with having a youth conference, but why now and why 30 days? I mean, what was the first thing that came to your mind?
Yeah, well, the first thing that came to my mind was that I first thought it was a strange idea. I first was wondering, just as you said, if the president's team had any kind of like dialogue with young people to understand if there was a need for this. My mind went back to the National Confab from 2014, and how it does appear that despite spending close to over 10 billion naira on that project, we really didn't implement any of the recommendations from the National Confab. We've had two successive administrations come into power, and we really haven't done anything with that. So we had people from the 774 local government areas, convene in Abuja, and conversations happened for 5 months, and we didn't implement anything. So, I mean, what's the promise that if people come together, young people come together and sit for 30 days and discuss, what's the promise that we're going to implement that? Why do we even need to sit for 30 days? I think it sounded very vague to me. I just felt this was such a like bogus idea, to come together. I feel we've had a lot of talk shops. I feel the solutions to the challenges that we face in Nigeria, we know them already. They're not far-fetched. We know that we need to increase investment in education to ensure that we have better education outcomes. The work Ayomide does in the field in Tracker, right? They work in communities across the local government areas, and they tell you that the needs are basic. It's basic needs like water and sanitation and building classrooms, and so it's basic things. But if we, I feel like because we like talk shops a lot, we design a program and talk about the problems for 30 days, it really wouldn't solve the problem, So I felt it was a bogus idea, and I was also worried, just as you said, about the needs assessments. And did the president's team really do a needs assessment to be sure that there's a need for something like this, and what really inspired that? Yeah, those were the initial thoughts.
Yeah, great. I mean, let me come to you, because you also obviously work in the field, and you are more like policing all of the infrastructure monies that government officials take from us and say that they want to, reform and rebuild. And half the time, as you have exposed on this show, most of those monies are not put to proper use. Again, as a young person that is playing in the government, in the field of governance, do you think it's necessary, or how necessary is this youth confab? Let me not put words in your mouth.
I think it depends on when you look at the goal of President Tinubu and his court. I think they see the entire country as one big family gathering that they get to do whatever they want with. Recently, you saw the First Lady launching an Ankara for unity. I hope you have bought yours. So I think maybe they want to do... It's essentially, they see it as, unless the president wants to do an Owambe and just say, okay, let me gather these young people, let's eat, let's feast, let's marry, because that's the only thing that is going to happen there. If he says that he wants for the youth voices to be heard, is he not listening? We've been talking. We still talked. The last protests that we had, youth were talking. We were saying what we wanted. If he goes online, it's not too much for him to go online. The youths are talking. The last time, the president of Kenya, he went on a Twitter space. Why can our president not do that? Why does he need to spend billions of naira in quotes before he can hear the voices of the youth? I just think it's just another merry-go-round. They don't take us seriously. They just want to feast on our money and have fun, because this is not what we need.
Let me check a journalist perspective, because here now I don't have any opinion. I'm just going to be moderating this conversation. Mercy, can you rotate your screen, because I think that you're upside down as we speak. As a journalist who's obviously every day you're talking about these news stories, you're always reporting on these issues. I don't know if it's from your perspective a welcome development, being that maybe it's time for the youth to be heard, and maybe we have to do it in grand style for 30 days. What do you think?
Well, it's not time for the youth to be heard, because the challenges that the young people in Nigeria are facing is not exclusive to that demography. It cuts across board. It's a reflection of a systemic issue that's affecting the country, the entire country. So when you talk about unemployment, you talk about, security challenges, police brutality, you talk about poverty, amongst others, right? So these issues are there, so it's not exclusive. And I'm just wondering, why is it that you want to single out, a set of people, a demography, to listen to? So it just takes us still back again, just like, we had, I forgot his name now, the first speaker, Ebenezer. Yeah, Ebenezer talked about, referencing the National Confab. We saw how that actually went. And some of the resolutions of that particular confab has not been implemented. A lot of them, not even to say that any part of it. So for me, I'd say that economically, it's not prudent, right? We don't need a confab to solve the issues of unemployment, healthcare issues, education opportunities, amongst others. Now, we already have existing alternative. You want to talk about existing policies. So for instance, there are several policies that this government or previous government has actually that are already in place, that if you look at it's get towards addressing some of the issues. The concerns of the country is just one and the same. Lack of infrastructure, it's just the same thing. And that's why the proponents of development and economics will say that the government should be involved in the business of providing public goods. When the government is involved in governance, it therefore provides the opportunity for the private sector, to delve in and then develop the country. Now, if you look at most of the countries that are very developed that we like to compare ourselves with, we understand that they are driven by the private sector. So yes, the business of governance is governance. Government has actually failed in providing the public goods and essential things that should be provided. I mean, look at me right now, I'm sweating very well because a lot of things are going on.
There's no light.
I can't turn on the generator because, I don't have access to my account. Money has been...
yes, there's a certain bank that has refused to work for 3 days.
There's a lot of drama going on. And these are what the youths are saying. So the problems are the same problems. Just fix the problems and stop calling for a national confab, because it's also going to be, like I said earlier on, it's not economically prudent. We're going to be expending resources that we don't have. So far, we have seen how this government is borrowing. Has gone on a spree of borrowing. We borrow for everything. We're borrowing for the creative sector. I literally saw how much we borrow.
But there's nothing wrong in borrowing. It's about what we're using it for, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, yes. But what are we using it for? So we're still going to borrow now to call young people, which will not even, reflect the interest of the entire country. Because most times we have seen where some of this is actually to sort out loyalists, those who are loyal to political parties, the cronies, friends and family. So it might just also be another agenda. I'm just saying, because there's also a trajectory to that effect. We have seen that that's what, the system is. And so why now we would literally borrow money, to fund this particular conference? It doesn't make any sense to me, if you ask me. And government is not at only one center. It cuts across the entire country. So we're talking about there's a federal government, there's a local government, and there's a state government. So why is, the center concerned about gathering young people for 30 days to talk about the problem? What are the state governors and the government doing? And it's not rocket science, like I would say. At this point, what about some of the policies, the National Youth Policy for, development, the UN policy, even though some of these policies are not geared at creating any employment, because I don't know why you transfer cash to people. It doesn't solve the problem. Why
okay, Mercy, off your mic. Please, off your mic. Thank you. let me come back to you, Ebenezer. For change.org, I know that I've worked with you recently. Since Mr. President is making young people front and center, let's delve into it. The most recent is that if every single day somebody turns 18, but the INEC portal is not open for us to register. But then we wait till it's close to election day, and then we start running helter-skelter. These are young people. I mean, when you turn 18, you can get a driver's license. You can do whatever 18-year-olds do, but we're unable to vote. Why not push those kinds of, issues out there as opposed to having a tea party? Let's start with that. For change.org, I'm sure there's several issues that have been brought to your notice that should be addressed. Share with us a few of those issues.
Yeah, so like even when I worked at change.org for the past 2 years, and now the work with real policy shapers, issues come up every day. Like there's at least every day at least 5 to 7 petitions get started speaking about the challenges in the respective communities in healthcare and education. And like Mercy and Ayomide said, these things are not far-fetched. They are the basic things. Like they are the things that we all know about, and we know the solutions as well. So it's funny that government seems to get really high-handed when people talk about protests, because the reason people are protesting is because you're not responding to the basic issues if you respond to the basic issues, people wouldn't really have any need to protest, right? If you afford fuel, Messi just spoke about not even being able to access her cash. So what's CBN and what are the regulatory commissions doing about that? Banks and telecommunications, and get away with it. So I feel like if you address the basic issues, you wouldn't need to start scampering around trying to catch people who are protesting, because they wouldn't even have anything to protest about. So I think it's just they call it first principles in science, right? It's about just sticking to first principles. What are the basic things that we need to solve? And how do we even begin from there before we start thinking about building castles in the air? Because the way I see this youth confab thing, it'll be beautifully designed, wonderful banners, probably be in a big hall in Abuja, and then they pick people that are their own people in their own space, maybe give it to some party people to select young people, pay the young people per diem, give them
for 30 days. I'm imagining how much that will be.
Billions. It's going to be billions. It's going to be billions. And again, if, just as Ayomide said, if you say you listen to young people have been speaking about the confab thing now for the past two days. I wouldn't be surprised if after all of this conversation, this confab still holds. That for me is a sign that you don't listen to young people, because the majority of the youth have actually been. No, I wouldn't be shocked. I mean, it's like the process. Really. People talking about protest, and the next thing the district police is arresting people. So I think that the government can actually show that they listen to young people rather than bringing them to say, come and speak to us. You can show through your actions. And I think we need to see more actions than actually words, because we're actually tired of words.
Well, I have 2 minutes on the clock, so I'm going to give Ayomide 1 minute and Mercy 1 minute quickly, because we have to go on a long break. And then when we come back, we'll open up the phone lines. Ayomide, if the money's earmarked, because I'm sure that there will be a budget for that confab, were to be given to a tiny local government that does not have access to too much money in this Lagos, what would it help us get? What changes will it make?
Thank you, Maryann. We have a lot. Of course, it's like, say we have a high level of infrastructure deficits, and also service gap is going to be just reiterating this. Schools, communities still don't have water. We work in communities that they don't have access to clean water for the past 30 years.
In this Lagos.
Some necessarily not in Lagos, but Lagos does not make up Nigeria. I mean, in the country.
Yeah, across the country, yeah.
Places we work in, yes. So all these things, they know. I just want to say that you cannot wake up a man that is pretending to be sleeping, because obviously he's not going to wake up. They know this issue. They know what they want to do. The only thing they want to do is to have a family gathering and do it on taxpayers' money. Now, the point is, are we going to allow them, or are we going to just... This is not needed. You say you want to hear youth voices. What exactly do we want to say at the youth confab that we have not been saying? You have ministry. There's a ministry of youth, and that you have a minister for youth. Then you have a minister of state for youth. So what exactly is their office doing if they have not been able to collate the youth voices for you in the past 1 year to table to you that this is exactly what we need?
Oh yeah, all right. I don't have time. I have just 50 seconds now for Mercy. So Mercy, Ayomide has asked a question. What exactly are they going to be saying at that confab that has not been said? And again,
nothing.
It's very straight to the point. So, but sincerely, I mean, looking at the protests that we've had, there are 1,000 plus people who are behind bars right now. CSOs are kicking against the fact that these people are being held illegally. The protest has been turned to we're trying to unseat the president. In 20 seconds, even if we do something, will they still listen?
No, they won't listen. And please, can we go back to, if we're really very interested, rather than have this national youth conference, let's go back to the 2019 confab and look at, the things, the resolution, and implement them. It's that simple. And, to put it also very straight, let's also get back to ensuring that we're practicing a federal system of government. Let's ensure that we're practicing democracy. Now, if we get to that point, because monthly, there's allocation that gets to every local government. I hope you know. But Ayomide mentioned earlier on, there's an infrastructure deficit across, not just, local governments in Lagos State, but across. I have gone to some other states. I see Nigeria as, you don't want me to say what I want to say.
Please don't say it. I still need my job. I need my job. We have to go on a break. Mercy, you cannot come here and take my job. Please. We have to go on a break. We have to go on a break.
Let's go back to practicing a system of government or governance where if we say this is a federal system of government or a democracy, please, let's have the 3 tiers of government functioning.
Okay, we got to go on a break, Mercy. When we come back, we'll talk more. It's time for our break. It's still 99.3 Nigeria Info. This is A's and Nays, and I have
more news and information coming up. We'll be back in a moment.
You can buy your house with house money. You can build your home with house money. You don't have to break the bank to build that house that you've been dreaming of. Don't worry anymore, we have got your back. Let us make it work at GDL House Money. Working together, funding together. GDL House Money. We're making your dreams come true. GDL House Money. Working together, building together. GDL House Money. We're making your dreams come true.
Download the GDL Plus app or call 07000 500 600.
It's that time of the year again. The Glow Festival of Joy promo is here. And we're making it rain amazing prices. How amazing, you ask? 5 Tierra Toyota Prados. 5 Cha-Cha-Kia Picantos. It's unbelievably amazing, and it gets even better because we have 15 Kekena Peps, plus 150 generators, 200 sewing machines, and 300 grinding machines. So, what are you waiting for? Be one of the lucky winners in the Glow Festival of Joy promo. Simply dial *611#. Choose your prize. Recharge now from as little as 1,000 to 100,000 naira and stand a chance to win loaded prizes from Glow. Promo runs from October 1st to the end of January 2025. Glow Festival of Joy is approved by the Nigerian Communications Commission (NCC) and the National Lottery Regulatory Commission (NLRC). Terms and conditions apply.
Glow Unlimited. 365 days of conflict. Hamas attack on Israel on October 7th killed 1,200. To date, Israel has killed over 14,000 children. These are not just numbers, they are lives forever changed. Join us for the first of our annual Borderlines Debate, a symposium on the Middle East crisis, Thursday, November 7th at 4 p.m. A forum where ambassadors, diplomats, and humanitarian voices will gather to debate the yesterday, today, and the way forward for Israel, Palestine, and the Middle East. Is there a pathway for peace? The Borderlines Debate, November 7th at 4 p.m. This is a chance to hear from both sides. Real stories, real stakes, real solutions. Don't miss the repeat broadcast on Friday, November 8th at 4 p.m. Borderlines Debate, Thursday, November 7th at 4 p.m. Only on Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
This one where I see you, I know say better don't shell.
Yes, so now better from Nigerian Breweries PLC. Then say make we shareholders join more to our shares.
Ogbonge investor. So you sef don't hear about the Nigerian Breweries PLC rights issue offer of 22,607,491,232 ordinary shares of 50 kobo each at 26 naira 50 kobo per share.
No be say I only here. I don't gather money to participate. I just can't tell you make better thing not pass you by.
Thank you, my personal person.
Oh yeah, as Ogbonge shareholders, make una run go participate for the Nigerian Breweries PLC rights issue offer. We don't open on Monday, September 2nd, 2024 and go close on Friday, October 11, 2024. For more information, make you contact your stockbroker or bank. You fit also visit www.nbplc.com to download the form, complete and submit them with evidence of payment no later than Friday, October 11, 2024 for any of the participating issuing houses, stockbrokers or banks. Nigerian Breweries PLC, them they win with Nigeria.
I don't know, man. These days, all you hear is save, invest, save, Wait, how do you guys find this money? Is it not someone that is settled that will have money to save and invest? And even if I manage to invest or save, the interest rates are so low. And one can lose money in all these crypto, NFT, blockchain, and so on.
Introducing Fund 724. It's a simple solution to all your money goals. With as low as 1,000 naira or that urgent 2K in your pocket, it will returns on your investment. You can withdraw your money from your account for free anytime you like. Just dial *724# on your mobile phone and follow the prompts.
Oh, so no need to download an app or join a long queue.
Dial *724# now to get started. Fund 724 is available 24/7. Guarantee Trust Fund Managers is a subsidiary of Guarantee Trust Holding Company PLC and regulated by the Securities and Exchange Commission.
It's Customer Service Week, and here at Cool FM, Wazobia FM, Nigeria Info, Kids FM, and our radio, we want to appreciate our reputable clients for your constant and continuous patronage.
MTN, Nestle, Coca-Cola, Guinness Nigeria PLC, Airtel Nigeria, Bet King, Total Nigeria, Spotify, Techno, Chi Limited, Twinnies, Echo Supreme, FC Ramco, Caraway Foods, Stanbic IBTC, Standard Chartered, Amazon, Emirates Airline, MultiChoice, Netflix, Nigerian Breweries, Access Bank, AXA Mansard, Tolaram Groups, Nine Mobile, First Bank, Union Bank, Jack Daniels, DKT Nigeria, Perfecti, Echo Supreme, Google, P&G, Harrison Thermal Heater, Jumia, Burger King, Bastion Health, Cremella, and many others. We want to thank you for your patronage and assure you of our continuous outstanding service delivery as always, and also offer you more packages to serve you better.
Africa is all connected. With Turkish Airlines FlyFest, fly to Europe, to America, and to Istanbul at special prices. Book your ticket until December 15th for flights between September 15th and December 15th. For details, please visit TurkishAirlines.com. Turkish Airlines.
It's so good to win in the Cowbell So Creamy So Good promo with 150 million naira worth of cash and loads of free airtime up for grabs. To stand a chance to win, simply buy 10 sachets of Cowbell 12 gram or 1 Cowbell 320 gram refill pouch. Submit the empty packs to any collection center near you and exchange the sachets for a scratch card. Scratch the card to reveal a unique code and text the code to 1393 to enter the draw. Promo runs from October to November 2024. For more info, visit www.cowbell.ng. Terms and conditions apply. Cowbell, a creamy goodness.
Folake, where are you going? Won't you go to the cashier to settle your medical bills?
Bills? Cashier? My HM already handles that.
You and these HMOs every time. Is it not the same HMOs we all know?
No, Reliance HMO is different. For example, I'm only here because I needed a physical examination. Other times, I chat with a doctor from the comfort of my home. I can even get a prescription delivered.
But they only cover you when you are ill.
That's not true. I had my facials done courtesy of my HMO. Even my workout sessions are covered by Reliance HMO.
How about hospitals?
Reliance HMO has a hospital roaming. Their relationship with providers makes it so easy to access care at any facility. Approvals take a short time.
They tell you what you're covered for?
With the Reliance Care app, I have all I need in my back pocket. I can connect with the rep in seconds.
How is that even possible?
This is Reliance HMO, the next generation health plan for businesses. Visit www.getreliancehealth.com or call 0201 700 1580.
Grandpa, who's the man in this picture?
People call him a farmer, but he's more than that. He's a mountain that can't be taken down. A very simple man, but he's bold as a lion. A hero who stops at nothing to defend his people. He is
Lishabi, The Uprising, now showing on Netflix with plans starting from 2,200 naira only.
Hey there! Yes, you! You just won 5,000 naira cash! And you, sitting by the side, there's 1 month Showmax subscription to watch the Premier League waiting for you! You behind! Of course! You're not left out! How does 1,000 naira airtime and 2,000 naira Uber discount sound? All this could come true when you buy the No Unwrap and Win pack. Open it, look for a cube with a 6-digit code on its wrapper, text the code to 8011 and follow the prompts to stand a chance to win any of these instant prizes. Promo valid from July till December. Terms and conditions apply. Get extra value on the No Unwrap and Win pack. No, eat for good.
Charlatan Quality Anti-Malaria contains Artemether and Lumefantrine, available in cherry-flavored dispersible tablets with very convenient dosing for kids. Charlatan is also available in tablets for adults. Knock out malaria in 3 days with Charlatan from Shalina Healthcare. If symptoms persist after 3 days, consult your doctor.
Looking for ways to overcome challenges in your career journey? The perfect time to step into a world of opportunity is now. At Markets for You, a trusted, well-renowned online trading company with over 17 years of experience and customers spread across the globe. Discover a new way to earn and learn by copying top traders from around the world. No previous experience required. If you're over 18, you can start earning profits from the comfort of your home today. Visit www.marketsforyou.com or call 0912-779-0500, 0912-779-0500 today to start your journey towards financial independence with Markets for You.
In Nigeria, the weather can change in an instant, just like life itself. Even when you are caught in a heavy downpour or harmattan has left your skin dry, there's one thing that never changes: the restoring power of Vaseline Petroleum Jelly. Because we all know when harmattan strikes, if you are not protecting your skin, it cracks. So do your lips, and no one wants that. So, use Vaseline Petroleum Jelly to keep your skin healthy, smooth, moisturized, and protected all day long, so you can embrace every season with confidence.
Oh, I don't tire for them. Even for inside the semo and rice.
Store your grains and other foodstuff them fresh inside the Bako Zero Fly storage bag for up to 2 years. Where insects them no fit enter. Bako Zero Fly storage bag. They use better hermetic technology to buy insects within inside the grains. After you don't tie the bag well for 3 weeks, it will protect your grains them from insects waiting outside. Come keep them fresh and safe without any preservatives. Follow these steps for better protection. Step 1: arrange your grains and food items them inside the Bako Zero Fly storage bag. Step 2: tie the bag well so that air no go enter. Step 3: sun-free, keep the bag for one corner. Bako Zero Fly storage bag. They everywhere for Naija and NAFDAC approve am. Buy your own today. Bako Zero Fly storage bag. Bag where they protect.
Experience true luxury in Emirates First from Lagos, with daily flights to Dubai and beyond to over 140 destinations. Unwind in your first-class private suite. Dine on sumptuous cuisine at any time. Lose yourself in over 6,500 entertainment channels, or drift off to sleep on your fully flat bed. Fly Emirates First and take off in your own private world. Book now at emirates.com. Fly Emirates. Fly better.
Sorry, madam. There's an emergency at the shop. They need you now. It's a serious...
Nothing is more serious than a Golden Morn breakfast with my family. Don't you understand?
all our winnings start with a nutritious golden breakfast. Now, sit down. Please join us.
Yes, ma. At once.
Breakfast is serious business. Handle it with a nutritious Golden Morn. Now with a great new look. Trust Golden Morn to help fuel your family to win every day. Golden Morn. Make every day golden.
You can buy your house with house money. You can build your home with house money. You don't have to break the bank to build that house that you've been dreaming of. Don't worry anymore, we have got your back. Let us make it work at GDL House Money. Working together, funding together. GDL House Money. We're making your dreams come true. GDL House Money. Working together, building together. GDL House Money. We're making your dreams come true.
Download the GDL Plus app or call 07000 500 600.
Hi, I'm Natasha Kimani. I'm a governance and public policy expert and the host of Talk to Me Direct podcast. Talk to Me Direct is produced by Luminate. Luminate is a global foundation working to ensure that everyone, especially those underrepresented, have the information, rights, and power to influence decisions that affect their lives. In the next episode, I will speak with a change maker turned state official who is passionate about the role of technology in democracy, Nigeria's Honorable Minister of Communications, Dr. Bosun Tijani.
If we jump into the advanced conversation of governance without even understanding what we're governing, we're not going to be able to bring our perspectives to the table.
Like and subscribe to Talk to Me Direct wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey! That time of the year don't reach again, oh! Glow Festival of Joy promo don't land gidigba! And we dey make them happen heavy with breakable prices! Hear them now! 5 Tierra Toyota Prados! 5 Cha-Cha Kia Picantos! No be smart, you know! E go even heavy vaso! Sake of say 15 keke napep still there for win! Plus 150 generators, 200 sewing machines, and 300 grinding machines. Ah! You see the wait? Make yourself be one of the lucky winners in the Glow Festival of Joy promo. Just dial *611#, choose your prize, and recharge now with shrinkly money. Wey small reach 1,000 naira, go reach 100,000 naira. Make you forget better chance to win ogbonge prizes from Glow. Promo go start from October 1 till end of January 2025. Glow Festival of Joy promo get carry go stamp by the Nigerian Communications Commission (NCC) and the National Lottery Regulatory Commission (NLRC). Terms and conditions there.
Unlimited.
Auntie, you are enjoying, oh? Only you. Peppered rice, amala, nkwobi, masa, cake, and now ice cream. I hope you have Justifies on you.
Justifies? I never leave home without it.
That's right, Justifies, the new natural effervescent powder for an instant refreshing relief from heartburn and stomach indigestion. Just add Justifies into a cup of water, drink, and you're good to go. Justifies, your relief on the go. Justifies is from the House of Justeed. If symptoms persist after 3 days, consult your doctor. Made and marketed by Ranbaxy Nigeria Limited, a Sun Pharma company.
Attention, all secondary schools, get ready to speak up, stand out, and make your voice heard. I Beg to Differ Secondary School Debate Tournament Season 8 is here. If you have the passion, the skills, and the will to win, this is your moment. Auditions for this year's season ends Sunday, October 6th, 2024. Don't miss this chance to compete with the brightest minds in Lagos. How to enter? Visit www.nigeriainfo.fm. Click on the I Beg to Differ banner on the homepage. Choose only one out of 3 topics listed. Argue 2 minutes in favor of and 2 minutes against the topic you chose. Upload your 4-minute recording in MP3 format. Fill in your other details and submit. This is open to secondary school students between the ages of 13 and 16. Register now and prove that you have what it takes to be an I Beg to Differ champion. I Beg to Differ Debate Season 8, the Tournament of Champions.
Introducing the essence of true authenticity in fragrance, Wazobia Perfume, the correct scent. A unique blend that captivates the authentic spirit of Nigeria, now available in both perfume and body spray variants. Designed for everyone. Yes, Wazobia is a unisex fragrance perfect for both men and women. Its rich and versatile aroma is a statement of inclusivity and unity. Unleash your confidence with each and every spray. Are you a retailer or do you love to buy in bulk? We've got you covered across Nigeria. Wazobia Perfume comes in cartons of 24 bottles and the body spray is available in cartons of 48 bottles. Interested in making Wazobia Perfume a part of your collection or store? For carton purchases, contact us at the email address contact@wazobiacosmetics.ng or call us at 0201 330 0047. That is 0201 330 0047. Our team is ready to assist you with your orders. Wazobia Perfume, the correct scent. Your new signature fragrance is just a call or a click away. Authentic, unisex, confidence, Wazobia. Ladies and gentlemen, it still is the season of giving. So says oneplay.ng. That is why they want you to dial the code *347 *880 *3#. Yes, if you want our money, dial that code. Or you could go to the website at www.oneplay.ng, as in one, the number one, PLAY.ng. Once you get there, select Nigeria Info as your station, and just like that, your ticket will be in the draws. Of course, you have to commit the paltry sum of 500 naira to each ticket. Now, you can play as many times as possible to give yourself a bigger chance of winning. And remember that your chances of winning are pretty much the same whether you play on oneplay.ng or you use the code *347 *880 *3#. Now, remember that at the end of the week, there's going to be a 500,000 naira jackpot. I know, it's mind-blowing. You can't beat that. You definitely can't beat that. So, your qualifying for that is dependent on you playing the game during the week. What am I trying to say? I am saying when you dial *347 *880 *3# from your phone or go to the website at oneplay.ng to play the One Play game every day, you automatically qualify for the jackpot that comes at the end of the week on Friday. Yes, it's announced on Friday. That said, ladies and gentlemen, play responsibly. Make sure you are playing with only what you can afford. And once you play, make sure you keep your phone very close because that lucky call could be coming in at any time. Yes, at any time. One Play is a registered trademark under Lasho Trading Services Limited, licensed by the Lagos State Lotteries and Gaming Commission. Keep playing, keep winning, and keep smiling to the bank.
You are listening to your number one station for talk.
Your number one station for talk.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
Millions of listeners trust us on Hard Fact. Whether it's politics, social issues, controversies, and trending stories. You know we're credible and objective.
It's Hard Facts with Maryann Okon on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Welcome back from that long break. It's still the nation's number one talk news and sports radio station, 99.3 Nigeria Info. This is Hard Fact, and we're broadcasting live from our audiovisual studios right here in Itimia and Crescent, Victoria Island. It's A's and Nays, and I have my mini youth parliament here virtually. Someone actually sent a message saying, you know what, we should have this youth confab virtually. That way we don't spend any dime. You drink your own tea, you sip your own coffee. No money spent. Anyway, I still have Ebenezer Wikina, Messier Bokbo, and Ayomide Ladipo. And we're discussing Mr. President's proposed youth confab and if it's really necessary for the average young person. Because of time, I'm going to open up the phone lines, Lagos. 30 seconds is all you have. Go straight to the point and make it 0201 277 0993. That's for the gentlemen. That's 0201 277 0993. If you're a lady, call 0201 465 7190. That's 0201 465 7190. On WhatsApp, it's 08095975805. And you can call us via Skype if you're listening outside of the country and you're a youth. I don't mean 60-year-old youth, please. If you're a young person, join the conversation on Skype or Nigeria Info FM. 30 seconds is all you have. Go ahead. Hello, welcome to Hard Facts. You need to speak up, please. We can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you.
Am I qualified as a youth?
No, you are too old.
Maryann, I've been keenly following your discourse this afternoon and this evening, and I must commend everybody in the studio listening and speaking up this evening. Well, it would appear our leaders enjoy this lavish spending. That's why they're calling for a youth confab. They are used to spending on frivolities. The previous confab, what happened to it? Why do we need a new one now when the previous one was not implemented? When the not too young to run government by Buhari that time, when they passed the bill into law, and they said the youth will be able to speak their minds and everything, yet they still stifle the youth and oppress them. They don't want them to speak. So where lies the actualization of the dreams and the aspiration of the youth?
All right. Thank you very much for calling. Thank you, Mrs. Oboli. Thank you. Hello. Welcome to Hard Facts.
Pinopino for real.
Oga, why are you calling female line?
Is this a female line?
Yes, you are calling female line. Thank you. Thank you for calling. Don't call the female line. Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Good evening. Welcome to Hard Facts.
Yes. Maryann, good evening.
Yes.
Yeah, I also want to greet your parliamentarians. And
your 13 seconds is going to finish. You are using it to greet people.
All right. Actually, I think we need to tell the Mr. President that if you really need to hear us, he should go back to all we've been saying all along. We've been talking about what we need, how we want things to be done in this country, not setting up a new confab or whatever he calls it for the youth or whatever. And why is it only the youth? Why not carry the whole country along?
You old people, your problems are too many. They say that you people are the ones that cause the problem, so they want to change things with the youth. Thank you very much for calling. Hello, welcome to Hard Facts.
Hey, Maryann.
Turn off your radio, please.
It's off now.
All right, go ahead. You have 25 seconds.
This is speaking from Odogbolu, Ogun State.
Go ahead.
Maryann, since we have been doing confab from the other president to this one to the other one, are they ever implement whatever they discuss in the discourse? No one. They just want to blind our eyes again. During the election, we speak our mind. We vote for whom we like, but they don't allow the election to go the way we want it. So what are they calling again? Nothing will come up on it. We will just go and waste our time and waste our money.
Okay.
So let them continue embezzling. God will catch them one day.
All right. Thank you very much for calling. I'll take one more call and then go to the messages. Hello. Turn off your radio, please. Good evening.
My name is Azini. I'm calling from Ikeja.
Azini, I've not spoken to you in a bit.
Yeah, where did you go to?
Problem. Azini, you have 30 seconds. I beg. I cannot explain.
It's well.
Yes.
See, this news, this conference that he wants to call, as far as I'm concerned, it's a distraction. He just want to distract people from what the real issues that people are facing in the country. It's a distraction, another avenue of squandering our money. Because, if you have all the money to host this youth for 30 days, it's not just going to be ordinary now. Why don't you fix some things? Why don't you use the funds to fix some things? But no, our leaders are fond of doing that. Like everybody has been saying, the former confab, what happened to the report? What are they doing? Has any of them been implemented?
Okay.
It's just a sign of distraction, please.
Thank you, Azine, for calling. Guys, I have 1 minute. I'm going to share it round. We'll all go around in having this conversation. I think I remember Ebenezer saying that he won't be shocked that they would go ahead with this confab, no matter what the young people say. So again, what's the guarantee that even if this confab was, had the best intentions, that whatever comes out of this confab, that they would take it and, run with it? I'll come back to you, Ebenezer.
Yeah, we don't have any guarantee that that they would actually run with it. So my call actually is for young people to come out and speak en masse using social media, calling into stations. We thank Maryann for these conversations. But when similar conversations come up, let's all rally our voices together and have a very strong and vehement no, to this, as there are so many other things that the government can invest the proposed money in.
All right, Ayomide. Ayomide, I think you're muted.
Yeah, sorry.
You have 30 seconds.
been a distraction because after the confab, it's going to take another maybe 6 months for them to collate the reports before they approve, before they release. And guess what is going to be happening all through that time? They'll say, oh, we are still collecting the youth voices and stuff, and use that as an excuse not to act. So it's a distraction, and I hope that we as a nation, we do not fall for it.
Okay. And Mercy?
So for me, I'd say that, let the government at all quarters go back to the drawing board. Let's go back to the issue of governance. Let them go back. If they've forgotten why they were elected or, the system of governance they were practicing, let everybody go back and read all of that up. And then let them get to work. There will be no need for any confab if everybody's doing their job wherever it is that they are.
Well, I want to say thank you. Mercy Obekpo is a broadcast journalist. Ebenezer Wikina is a policy shaper, and of course Ayomide Ladikbo is of budget, and she's the head tracker. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for coming on the show. I wish we could have a 1 hour confab, proper 1 hour, no adverts in between. Maybe we would reconvene this confab, and they will be impressed when we do this. Thank you so much, guys, for coming on the show.
Thank you for having us.
All right. Well, Lagos, there you have it. We're going to go on a break. But before we do, don't forget to follow Nigeria Info on all of its platforms, Twitter, YouTube, Threads, and subscribe to our YouTube. And, of course, follow me, Twitter, Instagram, Threads. My name is Maryann Okon. I love you, Lagos. See you tomorrow.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.